What's up, everybody? Personified here, and it's that time again. It's stance time. The previous one, of course, had the green Captain Meliodas with Tarmiel, Estarossa, and of course the new Excalibur Arthur. This time we'll keep both Estarossa and Tarmiel because those are vital within the stance team. And we're going to be using two different units this time that also use stance. We're using Denzel and Blue Fat King. Now, Blue Fat King, I would have had opportunities to have him at least 6'6", but I didn't use any of his coins to level him up. So he's 4'6" right now. Denzel, I was fortunate to get him 6'6" within that banner that he came out with the tickets. And I actually made or started to build up Tarmiel's your gear. I have some of the defense up. I do need to work on the rolls. These, on the other hand, I still need to have extra anvils for it to fix it, so it's all attack. But we're gonna see how this turns out. This unusual stance team. Of course, hopefully we get enough drains with Estarossa, or possibly I think it's Denzel's ult. Yeah, we get Denzel's ult for the AoE as well from Tarmiel, but let's just see how it goes. I mean, 16,000 looks pretty nice for the defense, but let's just jump into the first match. And already we have a bad match here. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna do this and rush Denzel's ult. And then if they attack, you know, we put it in that corrosion, so it's pretty nice. I should have probably targeted Manascula here. Now, his ult does AoE and prevents his HP from falling below 1 for 1 turn. So I think we'll save this until the debuff immunity is gone. So what we're gonna do, and they are rushing ult. I mean, this is kind of the play style of having to face a team like this. So we're gonna do this, do that, and then throw out the ult. We'll ult for this turn. Let's see how much damage we got. Ooh, nice. You got that Meliodas pretty low. But of course, you know, we want the revive to be reset on Manascula or Droll, and then get rid of Meliodas, because he's the prime issue that we have within this team here. Alright, so he's rushing Manascula's ult, makes sense. We go after Fat King. Okay, I haven't even used him at all. Alright, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna put up the taunts, and then I think just rush King's ult, if anything. We'll do that. Alright, so of course I think this is a taunt if I'm trying to remember. No, it's not. So I mean, they're probably just gonna be rushing for Droll's ult. Makes sense. I mean, we could just drain him here. We have a debuff immunity. And bam, okay. So, we're gonna do this. We're gonna... You know what, we'll save that. We'll do this. And then just move cards. Yeah, I didn't think the first match would wind up being like this against an AN melee team. Now we do have 2 ults. We still have the debuff immunities on, so they can't really do much. I mean, depending on who they target with, they're really trying to get Fat King out. What would they have against him? Alright, so he's still alive. Pretty good. Yeah, that hurts. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Alright, so we're gonna do let's do this. Ult. Oh, actually, wait. Let's do this. Ult. And then drain. Just in case. We want to get rid of that Melascula. See that damage. Bam. Oh, close. Here comes the ult. We got that high defense. Not too bad. And the drain. Alright, so hopefully we got another drain. If not, we're going to be in deep trouble. And we're in deep trouble. I think it's safe to say we probably lost this match. Yeah, so I think it's safe to say we'll head into the next match. Alright, we're into the next match and we're facing the Sariel, Escanor, and Red Gowther. So I think just popping up the stances will do us justice here. I mean, we are going to be lowering the health, and if they attack Denzel, of course, you know, put in that corrosion. Now let's see what they do. Ooh, we got a nice 2-star with Tarmiel here. So let's see what happens. Will they attack? Rushing for Gowther's ult makes sense. There goes the corrosion. Bam. That of course will lower his health. So we're gonna do this, and go for the drain. Now we have Tarmiel's ult. Nice. Alright, so this is probably a real players, but let's see what they do here. We do have the ult, so there's no chance of them wiping us out. But let's see what they do. Alright, they're probably gonna attack with Escanor. Maybe go for Denzel to get rid of him. Are they going all in? They might be able to kill. No. Ooh, close. Alright, so let's do this. Do this, and then smack into Sariel. Let's do it. They should get rid of Gowther. And I have a feeling they have Goddess Liz in the back. Ooh, can King take out Sariel here? Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Nice. Alright. They did get a lucky merger here. Let's see who they had in the back. Goddess Liz, of course. Hopefully we get a drain. We do. Nice. We get 2 drains. We will have his ult, but let's see what they do here. Alright, going after Tarmiel makes sense. You want to lower his health. Trying to get rid of him. He is the big problem. We do lose that Grace. So what we're going to do here is do this. And then double drain just in case. Because I don't want to be having like a merger cards kind of thing. So we do have King's ult. He loses debuff immunity. This one's gonna be a tough one since we don't have a drain. But let's see what they do here. And the opponent forfeits? Wow, were they that afraid of King? Alright, let's head into the next match. Oh boy, we have our final match here against the human team with Red Arthur, or Excalibur Arthur, Escanor, and Valenti. I think it's safe to say we'll just pop up all the stances here, just so that we don't get debuffed by Valenti. Now let's see what they do. I mean, the smart strategy is attempt to rush ult and put up Arthur's stance. We do have a nice set of cards here. Let's see what they do. Okay, this is a real player since they're just moving cards. Alright, so I think if it turns out like this, I think we're just gonna be doing the same thing too. I just hope that they want to turn out like that. I mean, just gotta do it the same to them. I mean, I don't really like playing that way, but I mean, if they put us in a situation like this, I mean, it's gotta happen one way or another. When you're left with no choice, they're just pretty much asking for it. Are they gonna kill Tarmiel? Probably not, because we do have that 16,000 of defense. Yeah, they're not gonna kill. And we do have that debuff immunity, so that wasn't gonna happen at all. Alright, so pretty much our only main concern is, of course, Escanor, so we're just gonna do this. Do this, and just make sure he dies. So let's check it out. Alright. Alright, so he is going to get his debuff immunity, but we still have our stance up. Hopefully we get more cards. Alright, we do. Not the cards we need. Most likely they're probably going to pop up a stance with Arthur here and just have their ults ready. Unfortunately, I don't have a Tarmiel stance, so this is probably going to be bad news for me. Maybe I should have targeted Arthur, but should be fine here. Let's see what they do. Alright, they're going to be rushing for Valenti's ult. Okay. Alright, they do that. Alright. Let's see what they do. And they put up the stance. Alright, makes sense. Okay, so we're just going to have to do this. Do this and just throw that out. I mean, we pretty much probably lost here. I mean, of course they were playing kind of smart in a way. I mean, I just don't like the idea of moving cards to play the match. But let's see what they do here. They're probably gonna go for the ult. Makes sense. They probably do have Valenti Mark II at a high ult. Let's see what they do. Alright, so they're gonna ult. Probably kill. They don't kill. Okay. Put that on. The attack. And then Escanor goes for the and then Estarossa is gonna come in the field. Alright, we could kill off that Escanor. There goes the corrosion. Bam. Okay, so your Escanor is gonna be finito. So we're gonna kill him off here. So we'll do this. Do that. Do that. And just in case he doesn't die out, so we're gonna go all in on Escanor. Bam. King should kill. Or actually Denzel. Nice. Now he can only kill one unit with Arthur there. Let's see who they had in the back. They had Ludocio. Interesting. Okay, I mean running the human team like that. So they are gonna ult into my Denzel. Arthur's ult does have detonate, so there's a high possibility he'll die here. Let's see what happens. I mean, he has to go for him because of his ult does do detonate. Ooh, we survive. Does he attack him again? Okay, it does. Alright, so we did die there. We do have Estarossa in the field. Ow. Okay, so let's hopefully we get a taunt. We don't, but we can do this. And then rush for King's ult again. I mean, there's minor chances that we can win this one, depending on what they do with Valenti. If they have another stance, we might be in trouble. Depends on it. Let's see what they do. Okay. Alright, so there's a tight chance we might lose here. But let's just go for it. We're gonna smack into Arthur here. So do this. And then Estarossa should like clear him off. But I mean 1 for 2 this stance. Barely. But he dies. There's probably a low chance that we survive the ult. I mean, these kind of matches I don't like when having to just move cards around. It just kind of like burns the fun. But I think this is pretty much it. So we were 1 and 2. It was a fun team. Surprisingly that we did win that match against that Goddess Liz and Escanor safe team. But we survived. Okay. You know what? We'll continue through. I honestly thought we died. So let's do that. Get some health back. Let's see what they do. We do have his ult. There's probably a chance he might die here. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna do this and then the ult. They're probably not gonna attack, but I honestly was trying to end this match, but I guess we'll continue it on here. We do have the bleed on them. They're probably not gonna attack, they're just gonna merge cards. Let's see what they do. Yeah, they're not gonna attack. Rushing for Ludocio's ult. Makes sense. So what we're gonna do here is do this and then smack into Ludocio to prepare him for death for the following turn. Let's see if they attack. This is a pretty close one, so there's a 50-50 chance we might survive here depending on what they do. Let's see what happens. Alright, here comes a counter. What does he do next? Alright, okay, so I think here we can kill and then smack with Estarossa just in case. This should kill him off. Check it out. Perfect. Alright, so we only have a 2v1. They are getting close to the ult. We are lowering their health. We still have 2 against 1. Let's see what they do. What cards we get. Ooh, they do have the ult though. But let's see what they do here. Wow, they got a lucky 3-star. And there you have it. I mean, of course we are Platinum 2, but as you saw there, this individual just moving cards around, didn't have a full human team, just moving the cards around, you know, playing it safe against this team. And look at that, we were pretty close. I only had 1 unit left. He had the lucky merger, that 3-star. If you didn't have that, it would have been a game changer for me. But all in all, this was a fun team to run, the Stance team. So if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe for more. And until next time, Stance time is out.